Hi guys, today we are working on this artwork that I posted on IG a few days ago. I think this is some work that I did for Onset TV. Alright, so this is a Copa Del Rey trophy that I used. These are the images that I used. I want to show you. I have Lewandowski, I have Benzema, I have these floodlights, and this Barcelona stadium. The image was really nice, so I thought I could use it as well. So let me close up this stuff. Let's get to the artwork. Okay. Alright, so there's the final artwork, and this is the artboard, everything prepared, all the layers grouped. I'm going to reveal it one by one. Alright, so I have the background. The background is actually white, so it's normal. So let me reveal Lewandowski. There's a big image of Lewandowski, and I wanted to add some definition to the skin, so other selective color and a bit of, I think, high part. There's a high part, yeah, that brought out this muscle definition. Very nicely done. The rest I'm going to reveal it later. Let's just move forward and show you how all these images were in a raw state. Yes, so these are a bit of like level layers that I added for the shadows and the highlights, and these are the lights, but that one will come later. So let's just move on. Let me see, we have Benzema. This Benzema image as well. So this Benzema plays right behind him, and I have a couple of effects as well. So I think it added vibrance and brightness. These are the lightings and a couple of levels layers. So we'll get back to that one later. I want to show you how the images came together. So this is a stereo image that I showed earlier. Yeah, that's how it looks like. I placed it right there to make it look like Benzema is coming out of the stadium. Yeah, I know he's lame, but let's move forward. I think I have some brightness and some vibrance to it, but we'll get back to it later. So I have a stadium. The floor wasn't nice. The concrete floor for this wasn't nice for me. So I wanted to add like a stadium grass to it. So that's what became me. I have this stadium. Let me show you. So this is a stadium, but I didn't want the whole stadium. I just wanted a grass part. Yeah, and this bulging, it's bulged. So I added warp to it just to make it bulge enough. Yeah, so that's how it would look. Yeah. That's a grass floor for it, but it's clipped to the Lewandowski image. That's why you don't see it on the right side. It's clipped to that image because I wanted, yeah. And I did, I think, a couple of hue and saturation. Sorry, I changed the color as well to blue. Yeah, just to match the ambience. You understand why? Let's just move forward. I have the floodlights. There's the same one to the right. I duplicated it, I placed it to the left as well. It's basically the same thing. And I think from there, I have these two balls, no pun intended. I have these images of two soccer balls that are added with, I think, motion blur. Let me show you. I have this motion blur to it. Yeah, to this part to the one on the right side, just to cover the white space over there. Because I didn't say it wasn't looking nice when that stuff was blank. So this is a Copa Del Rey trophy that I added to it to the front part because it's a Copa del Rey match. I think it was semi-final, and there's the images how it looks like. I think I added lights into it, yeah, to make it pop out. And also, basically, that's like, I think it's almost done anyway. But the rest is just adding lights in to make everything coordinate and come together perfectly. That's very important because as you can see here, part of the artwork is done, like 80% is done, but it's the final 20 that really made it what it is, really made it pop out. So the lighting on the left and the right. Okay, so I have some just some color lighting that I added to the skin of Lewandowski because my lighting was coming from below. So as you can see, it was a solid color. You can change the color to anything. I had this blue color to it, so that's like the ambience lighting. Yeah, it wasn't that bright. So if I disable the layer mask, you can see how it looks like. So I just inverted it and painted back the part that I need, and then I have, of course, the blend diff to blend it nicely to the highlighted parts of his skin. I don't want the shadow parts, so that's what the blend diff is for. And I have, if you want the blend diff, this is how to get to it. and other another lighting, another ambient lighting as well. This is much lighter, and there's the brighter one here. So this is clipped to the image with another exposure layer. So the exposure makes it brighter. Yeah, so it's tweaked to make that particular light brighter. So as you can see, if I 2K, you can see how the effect works. So that's the lighting for Lewandowski. And then we go to Benzema. So Benzema, you have already revealed the selective color and stuff. So there's also a lighting and ambient lighting that's coming from below that I use for Benzema as well. There's a different shade of green, and I have the lighting to his face and his cheeks and the lower part of his lips and his beard. That's where the lighting is going to be. So I have the ambient lighting to the back of his neck, and I have I think other levels for the shadows and the highlights to make him pop out more. Let me zoom in. For here, for you to see how it looks like. If I reveal, you can see. Look at his face. You can see the difference right here. All right. Oh, that's for the levels. I think that's cool. Yeah. So you can select levels. You can see it moves from flat to a very high definition when you add the levels and paint the highlighted part and the shadow parts. But this lighting also, I use like an ambient lighting for Benzema as well, and I added a high pass so you can see the difference. The high pass makes it more defined, as you can see here. The high pass is very important if you want to get a very, very defined image. So the lighting, ambient lighting underneath as well to make it blend in more, because the lighting is coming from below. As I said earlier, I have a vibrance layer to the stadium and brightness. I didn't like the color that much because it was a bit distracting to me, so I used selective color to dim it down a bit, and added lighting to the stadium as well. The same color, the same way that I did solid color, inverted, and then you paint back the part that you need. And I have this smoke lighting, like smoke ambient lighting in front of the stadium. Yeah, just to make it like more dramatic. Yeah. So with that, I think the trophy, this part is done. So this is just working on the stadium. I think I added brightness to the ball, to that side. So that's where the light is coming from. So the one that is facing us is going to be darker. So I think that's for the ball, and this is for the trophy. The trophy, so the lighting for the trophy. So the shadows, I use a solid color for the shadow. This is a close shadow. Yeah, so if I disable it, you can see just a black color. This is a close shadow, painted in nicely, very close to the trophy into the ground. And there's the ambient one. Yeah, there's the ambient lights, and use that shadow, the same solid color as well. I use I like blue color for the highlighted part. Then the edges, I use another brightness layer just to paint that one back in. I added a light flare, and more like a cross light flare to the right side and to the left side, just to make it more shiny. It looks like it's popping. Yeah. So with that, I think the text to the right side, these are the logos, Barcelona logos. Like, I think there's a monochrome logo that I use. I didn't want the color logo. So the right side and left side was actually like dead space. So I just had to like add the logos there just to cover the space up. I don't like white space. But with this floodlights, I had to bring in more brightness to the light. So I added lights, I added beams, and I added some light flares to it to make it more shiny. So what I did for the right side, I did the same to the left side. It's just a duplicate. So that's how that one came about. What do we have here? The logos at the back just to cover the white space. Nothing. And the post. After all, I just added the post camera raw effect. Added these color lookups. I think I have 3 stripes and 4 colors. Yeah, but with the fill reduced a bit, and some lens flare to it. So that's how you can see the difference after that work was done. The post editing is also important, and these are the rainbow flares that you see. So with the rainbow flares, I just added to the lower and the middle parts. Yeah, these are like my signature that I add to all my artworks. So that's the post editing. I think most of the artwork is done anyway. So that's how it came about. Yeah, so please drop a comment, like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Please hit that one. Yeah, we're going to be dropping a lot more videos, man. Thank you guys and see you later. Bye.